What must you avoid in your skincare?
So the key thing here is to avoid any irritation. Anything that irritates skin of color will damage the barrier and has the potential of triggering scarring and hyperpigmentation. So the main things to avoid: ultra high doses of any active ingredients. Even ultra high doses of vitamin C or niacinamide can irritate sensitive skin of color. More is definitely not better when it comes to skin of color in terms of percentages or concentrations of vitamins and active ingredients. Controlled amounts and having gradual up titration, so gradually increasing the amount of actives that you're using on your skin, can be crucial. Number 2, avoid acne-prone ingredients, especially essential oils. Taking one step forward and 10 steps back is what happens when you use oils on the face that cover the pilosebaceous unit, which is the skin unit, and induces more acne. Number 3, avoid using harsh exfoliants, especially in high concentrations. Overly abrasive irritation to the skin can disrupt the natural skin barrier and possibly induce post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. This also leads on to things like deep chemical peels, because there's a risk of scarring and hyperpigmentation. Superficial peels that you might be doing at home, like things that contain salicylic acids, glycolic acids, can still cause adverse reactions in people of color, particularly DIY ones where we don't know how much the concentrations are. They may be kept on for too long and can induce burns even. Number 4, avoid fragrances. These can lead to skin irritation and sensitivity and can induce irritant contact dermatitis, which is basically a form of eczema. Number 5, at-home LED treatments. Now, these are a common trend at the moment, but they can still lead to hyperpigmentation and inflammation in our skin. We don't know how much the concentration or the power of these LED lights, and it's highly unregulated.
Sanam, I love how you talked about the fact that higher concentrations is not necessarily a good thing. I think most people out there would have a tendency to look at their active ingredients and try to pick the one that's the highest concentration. With skin of color, that's going to damage your skin.
I've fallen into that trap personally, where I'm thinking, oh my gosh, niacinamide, it's so good for my skin. I want to not ever age. I want to have the best glowing skin. And I've put really high doses of it on, and it's caused significant redness, itchiness, and irritation, which is telling my skin that I've started an inflammatory cascade and potentially may have deleterious effects down the line.
I see this a lot in my practice as well. So retinols, which is what you can get over the counter, but also retinoids, which are much, much, much more potent and often prescription only. It's so important that I tell my patients to start slow and we gradually up titrate so that the skin gets used to it and we're not triggering these significant inflammatory reactions that can actually worsen the skin.